I think the trade data today basically show us that even though there is some improvement in the general trade picture, however, the improvement doesn't come without any turbulence. Because at least if we look at it from the export perspective, indeed it is better than market expectation. And then the trend going forward, it is also likely to improve a bit further, simply because that if we look at different regions or the major trading partners with China, we see that there is indeed quite a big improvement from ASEAN. And then for the EU and the US, even though the trend has been quite weak previously, right now we are actually seeing some rebound, especially from the export to US from China in August that we are seeing right now. So I think on the one hand, we are seeing that export has been growing quite steadily. The improvement is going to continue. However, on the other hand, if we look at the import picture, it is a different story of showing that this divergence between industrial production versus retail sales, that the domestic consumption demand continues to be rather weak versus the export picture.
Right, so do you rule out then a consumer-led recovery when it comes to the Chinese recovery then?
I think on the one hand, it is quite a challenging picture for China right now, because although we see that the majority of the improvement that in the first half of the year, especially in Q2, is really the government's driven stimulus that is driven by industrial production, driven by fixed asset investment. We actually also see some of this accrues in the import data, because we see that the iron ore imports continue to improve, which is probably a reflection of the I would say the infrastructure investment that are going on right now, supported by this local government special bond issuance. On the other hand, there is also a very strong pickup of semiconductor import. However, it is really a front loading of a lot of these firms being afraid of facing the tensions from the US in the future. So if we take away all of this, the rest of the component is really shows that the private consumption part is rather weak. So I think for the rest of 2020, it's hard to expect there is a very, very strong pickup from consumption, and then especially when this uncertainty continue to grow right now.